include like going to Southern Illinois, it might include, you know, a lot of things. But we realized we hadn't done these things and we needed to do these things, so we did. I'm glad to this microphone just because I know, but I owe it. If I don't get close in, I'll do like this. So, can you just do it? I've done this for, you know, 45 years. It's really hard to say, oh, just don't go quite as close. Okay, so I got it.
Okay.
Anyway, we had these gigs that we wanted to do, and we needed to do these carols that we've done forever. And one is one we swear we haven't done forever. Doing that one first? Oh. I need to find my jingle.
What did you think we were doing?
I thought we were doing the line of the... All right, but...
Well, here.
Give a jingle. It's the balance. I've bugged people with my version of Jingle Bells for years. Really tick them off, but it's okay. It was my niece, actually, that pointed out to me, and I didn't know. The little known fact that there are actually four verses to Jingle Bells. I also learned a lot of little trivia that Jingle Bells by chance is not about Christmas at all. However, it is the most popular Christmas song, the #1 recognized Christmas song. But it's never ever been about Christmas. It's about some horse races that took place around Thanksgiving.
So think about that while you're singing this Christmas song.
You might know at least one of the verses. Try it. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the field we go, laughing all the way.
The peanut gallery over here was very good, but everybody else was...
This is a sing-along, just remember you. We're going to try it again, okay, ready? Dashing through the snow in one-horse open sleigh, o'er the field we go, laughing all the way. Because I'm not with that. Making serious pride, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and light, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifting bank and we all got upside. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, a day or two ago, this story I must tell. I went out on the snow, on my back I fell. A man came riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He left beside their sprawling lion, quickly drove away. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, yay! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. This would be the third verse? No, this is the last verse. Yeah, this is the last verse. Okay. Forgot to do one of the things.
No, we got it. Oh, now the ground is white. Going while you're young. Take the girls tonight. and sing a sleighing song.
Sing a
Just
sleighing
get a bop
Let's get up
to 40 for his speed, and hitch him to an open sleigh, and Jack will take the lead. Yo! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
I came up here forgetting the most important thing, and that is a drink. I am really ultra drunk, and one of those things come on up here.
Joe, could you turn more guitar to the monitor, please?
Now would you mind telling us what the second song
Well,
is?
now we're going to do the one you wanted to do.
Now this isn't a Christmas song at all. Well, it could be a Christmas song. This would be a Christmas song, I think, if you really didn't like your relatives. A song about driving across Canada in the middle of winter for no good reason, other than maybe you just want to get away from the relatives, is what I think. So.
It's just one of my favorite songs on earth. It was written by a guy named, don't tell me, James Gordon. Okay, we're Gordon James and James Gordon, I realize it. James Gordon, he's writes for a group called Tamarack, Canadian group. Tamarack has dispersed a while back. And kind of interestingly, I never mentioned this before, this is a wonderful harmony song to sing. And I actually listened back to a recording of Tamarack to see what they sang on this. They didn't sing anything like this. And there's the group was three different people, and 2 men, 1 woman, and they changed they changed order and everything all the time, and they never did the notes that we are singing here, which they happen to be my favorite, and I don't know why. I guess maybe we wrote them. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lovely song. James does wonderful writing. He likes to mention a lot of things about Canada, and this is not an exception. It's great.
There's a very famous rhyme in Canadian folk music in the song. It's
perfect.
Something he rhymes Death Wish with Lethbridge. Anybody can tell us where Lethbridge is in Canada? Which province? You win a prize. We have no idea yet.
It's just a great.
No looking on the phone.
Anyway, it's just one of my favorites.
2, 3, 5,
Swelling. Start by a swelling. Okay, here we go.
1, 2. There was no blind on the window. He looked outside and watched the wind blow on that snowy track that led to that $10 dive store. That same driving wind that swept him there again, although he swore he'd pay no mind to its cries anymore. He used to think he'd find out on the road somewhere a sign that would tell us what this restless wind-blown wandering meant. Maybe he'll find out listening to that cold Saskatchewan wind whining like some lonesome cowboys remain. Oh, the whispering wheels and the wind at his heels had often fooled him into thinking he was getting somewhere. But if he'd stop to look behind him, he usually would find there wasn't really any difference between here and there. Somehow every year about this time he starts to spend all his days and wondering where the hell the last one went. Maybe he'll find out listening to that cold Saskatchewan wind whining like some lonesome cowboys remain. Many a times he's still reminded of those tear-filled eyes that he led back in Ontario radio in '85. He knows he could never make her realize. Like the wind, he must keep moving just to stay alive. He's headed west, out to Lethbridge. He suspects some kind of death wish keeps him always on the highway in the winter time. But he simply can't keep still, and all across the Cypress Hills he lets the whistle of the wind sing him a lullaby. He wonders if they'll ever know what it is about the blowing wind that keeps his gypsy heart from feeling content. Maybe he'll find out listening to that cold Saskatchewan wind whining like some lonesome cowboys lament. Maybe he'll find out listening to that cold Saskatchewan wind whining like some lonesome cowboys lament.
Instrumental tune, by the way, was written by
Some guy.
some guy named Prezioso. Now, what was the other tune? We were doing one more tune.
Now we're doing, Laura, you did such a fine job.
Oh, yes. We're going to ask the assistants of the world. We're going to do a song that you guys all are going to sing along on. You just don't know it. Whatever. We have two people. Is it facing the right way this time?
Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. It's full of that.
I usually like to hold it upside down for a long time because the other side of it has the words to a yodel tune that we teach people. So it's an upside down yodel, and then people are going, it's right side up this time.
This is a song by Chris Rosser, who's from North Carolina, kind of in that bad territory there. I think he's doing okay though. And we learned it from a wonderful performer and singer-songwriter named Tom Persado Rao, who passed away this year. It's real unfortunate because Tom was, you could listen to him sing the phone book. He was amazing.
That's what I said the first time I heard him. I didn't know who he was. I was at Folk Alliance and people said, TPR is saying, go in and listen up. And I just was mesmerized. His voice was so fantastic. He did not write this song.
But this has audience participation. You may know it, you may not.
I'm trying to do the singles. We'll let you know when it comes.
From the west to the east, they left their homes in search of peace. A transcendental mystic yogi, he took them and he was was kind and holy. California to Bombay, traveled far to sing and pray. But on the last week of the year, the songs became a little weird. Singing, Om Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Polo, Rama Polo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. You look a little puzzled.
Now you can see that the words are actually much easier than you think. They go trippingly off the tongue. Om, Alleluia. It's just words that Chris Rosser threw on there as songs that we are familiar with, but not. Anyway. So I want you to try singing.
You can follow with Laurel and the Small Potato PowerPoint presentation. Sorry, that's the next one. Here we go.
Om, Alleluia.
1, 2, 3. We're singing Om Hallelujah.
Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna. In excelsis Deo.
Rama Polo.
Rama Polo, Rama Polo.
Gloria.
Gloria, Gloria. Govinda Gopala. Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. Yeah.
Beautiful. You too. You have more chances.
The guru must be out of town. There's tinsel on Vishnu's crown. Someone hung a Christmas star from one of Shiva's extra arms. There's eggnog in the black spice tea, lotus petals on evergreen, the incense burners green and red, and Santa hats on shaven heads.
Oh, Hallelujah.
Singing, Oh, Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Polo, Rama,
Gloria.
Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. Okay, now boys, we're going to do something really simple. We're just going to say Om, like this.
Girls are.
Om,
And girls are going to say, Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa.
Om,
Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa. One more time.
Om.
Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa.
They say Gospels and Upanishads, Psalms and Vedas praising God. Maybe Christ and Krishna are amused when humans get a little bit confused.
Oh, Hallelujah.
Singing Om Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Polo, Rama Polo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. Singing Om Hallelujah, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Polo, Rama Polo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. Om Noel, Jai Sera, Christmas in the ashram. Boys, you ready? Here we go. Om,
Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa.
again. Om,
Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare La-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Thanks. We try that again. Hare Krishna, Hare La-la-la-la, Fa-la-la-la-la-la. Hare joy to the world, the Lord is home. Hello. right there. So easy. Yes.
Okay.
Getting out of the way. And thank you, Laurel. So continuing the story of the winning the contest at Harry Hope's. So what we won was an opportunity to open for Big Twist and the Mellow Fellows.
But you could pick the group that you
Yeah, you could pick, oh, that's right, you could pick it. And I picked Big Twist because for years I had been trying to blow harmonica at the blues jam sessions in Chicago. And at the time in Chicago, I was really known for being a singer. And so if I would go sign up for one of the blues jam sessions, they would just put you up with 5 other musicians that showed up. You know, you didn't have a choice. And what happened was, but every time I would go to one of these blues jam sessions, they would get me up on stage, and I would say, I want to play harp on this tune, and they would say, okay, yeah, but you, Tricia, you gotta sing. So I sing, but I really want to blow harp, and they would blow right past it. They wouldn't let me, and it would happen again and again and again and again, and I was getting so mad about this, and then. My friend Ben, wonderful drummer, said, you need to go to Billy Mulligan's and tell Twist, because Twist runs that jam session, and he'll make sure that you get on stage. So I went to Billy Mulligan's and I asked Big Twist, thanks Rich, and I told him that I wanted to play harmonica, and he said yes. And the guys that I ended up on stage with were all guys that I knew from the Chicago music scene, and they said, well, you're gonna sing, okay, so I said, but I really want to blow harp, and so it came around time to the solos, I sang the blues songs, came around time to the solos, and I went to play harmonica, and a saxophone player just ran right over me, and I never got a chance, and I got off that stage, and I was marching out. I was so angry. I was just like, what? And as I marched past Twist, who was like, Twist was like a rectangular church door, you know what I mean? He was gigantic. And as I walked past him, he grabbed me by one of his shoulders, and I was going so fast that I literally went like this and bumped right into him. And he said, what happened? I thought you were gonna blow some harp, little girl. And I just let him have it. I was so angry, I let him have it. And he said, take a breath, take a breath. Take a breath. He said, I want you to sit down. We're going to, Jimmy, the bartender, give her a drink. I'm going to get you up there. He said, I'm going to get you up there. And what happened was, when they took a break from the jam session, Big Twist and the Mellow Fellows got on stage. And when they were on stage, he said, now, I want you to come up and play with my band. And he got me on stage, and he told everybody what had happened, and they gave me a solo on every song they did. It was such a wonderful experience. And like a year later was when Lori and I opened for them as a result of winning the contest at Harry Hope's. And when we were in the green room warming up before they came in, when Twist came in, he looked up at me and he went, oh, you still blowing that harp, little girl? True. Big Twist. Fabulous human being. Speaking of the blues, so we're going to close the set with this one. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll take a little bit of a break and come back for one more set. A lot of Trishmas Carols in the second set.
Rudolph was a reindeer, had a shiny nose. If you ever saw it, you would say it glows. All the Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh? Then the reindeer loved him, they shouted out at me. Rudolph, with your red nose, you'll go down in history. Rudolph was a reindeer, had a shiny nose. If you ever saw him, you would say it glows. All the other reindeer laughed and called names, wouldn't let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. He had the balloon, he had the balloon. Might have had a red nose, but that poor reindeer had the blues. And it's so sad. Thank you, Alpha Stewart Jr, Trishmas Concert, and Tricia Alexander, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you?
My brother's best friend died 78. How are you? Nice to see you. And now this somehow you
I couldn't think of anything.
No, I don't think so. It seems like you guys have real problems.
Right.
Do you have everything muted? Can you unmute?
Why am I here? It's because I forget it. No, I know. It's like, what's my purpose? Yeah. Go to work and now I can't do that. So what's your purpose? Well, that's good. It sounds good. I like that.
Christmas Eve is when you my sister-in-law.
I see some rich videos of
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I think I saw that.
I'd be glad to do that at no charge.
Welcome's in place, so we're all ready to go for the second set. Please enjoy. Here's Tricia.
That's good. That's right. Ridiculous.
That could have been coming.
The one that nobody recognizes is the one that
They told me, a newborn king to see, our finest gifts we bring, to lay before the king, so to honor him, when we come. Little baby, I am a poor boy too, I have no gift to bring, that's fit to give a king, Shall I play for you, on my drum? waltz and lamp time, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum. And he smiled at me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Me and my drum. Me and my drum. Me and my drum. Mr. Alpha Stewart, isn't he amazing? I have to gush for a second here. Alpha Stewart's been a blessing in my life and the percussive heart of my music for over 40 years. Whether the song calls for just a simple heartbeat or a full-blown swing tempo, he's there every single beat, every single time, every single moment of these years. It's been a tremendous blessing. And actually, some of you, Alpha has actually stepped out from behind the drums a couple times this year and at the Answer Is Love concerts. And there's more to this amazing man than just what he does on drums. And I think, are you going to share a little of your Christmas story? We've been on the road also. We went to London together. We were across America together, touring. And Alpha, this is a song that Alpha put together from one of our communal experiences on the road.
Hi there. Just to toot my own horn, I have 101 different uses. This is just one. Twas the day of the gig, and I had to work. I was leaving a bit late, and I felt like a jerk. I had quite a drive, not that much time, because this gig, you see, was across the state line. So I found the expressway and I hit the gas. A slow-moving semi I realized I wanted to pass. When suddenly there came a boom. And a really loud clatter. And I checked in my rear view mirror to see what was the matter. And what do you think with mine eyes I did see? But nuts, bolts, and smoke spewing out behind me. I was in shock, not sure what to do. I didn't believe that this could be true. And the steering did tremble, the steering did shake. And my first compulsion was to stomp on the brake. But a little inner voice said to me, Alpha, hit the hazard light. Then ever so gently, steer off to the right. You idiot. If I wasn't here all the time with you, what would you do? So finally I got towed. Doug and Trish I did call. And they came and got me, equipment and all. And during the drive to Michigan that night, we wrote this song, and it all came out right.
Parody. parody. So we were supposed to open for this wonderful old blues guy. We missed the opening because of the car trouble. When we got there, it was and they put us on stage after the first set of the man we were supposed to open for, and I told our story about what had happened and why we were late, and I apologized, and I sang them this parody that we had written together on the road. So, going to play for the new year, having fun, driving through here. We're singing a song, cruising along, happy in a car that's from Japan. Heard a clunk, heard a clatter, something broke, what's the matter? It's metal, it's big, we're late for the gig, swearing at a car that's from Japan. On 94 we tried to call the tow man. He said he could get there right away. And he said, credit card. We said, no, man. He said, call me back when you can afford to pay in cash. Later on, we'll be weeping while the rest of the world is sleeping. We'll cry and we'll laugh. We'll drag your drive shaft. Walking 'cause your car is from Japan. Walking 'cause your car is from Japan. And to my surprise, we got a standing ovation. And I looked over at Alpha and said, and he said, we're close to Detroit, Tricia. So parodies and Trishmas Carols. So Trishmas, actually, I thought I should at least tell you a little bit. I used to just call the segment that I now call Trishmas Carols, I used to just call it Tricia Butcher's The Classics. And a very dear friend of mine, Stephen Finch, an amazing professional opera singer, said, oh, no, those are Trishmas Carols. So I liked it so much I kept it. And so how this started was, the Trishmas Concert started because actually the song that Rich and Jackie were doing about driving across Canada to get away from your family, I started doing the first Christmas concert. Trishmas Concert was at the No Exit Cafe on Christmas night, and it was an excuse to get away from my parents and my family, and without them being mad at me, you know, because if you leave early, people would get really mad. But I would go, oh my God, look at the time, I gotta go to work, let me help you with the dishes, and then I gotta get out of here. And instead of them being mad at me, they would all go, oh, Tricia's going to play for all those people that don't have Christmas. Oh, what a good girl. So, but we ended up having so much fun with it that it got shifted to other places, and on nights other than Christmas. It's been done in theaters, it's been done in small, intimate house settings. It's last year, Sauganash Church, and Scott and Lou can testify to that one, because they drove there first. And God bless you, then drove all the way here to get here for the second set. So how the Trishmas Carols started. I used to work with an amazing comedic musician, Lori Noel. Any of you remember Lori Noel? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant comedian. But she was also very traditional, you know. Every year she had her Christmas song that she had to do. Every time we would go out of town and pass her high school, she would have to sing her alma mater, the whole thing. And we passed her high school every time we went out on the road. So, but the Christmas song that she had to do every year was, oh, little town of Bethlehem, 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 oh, little. She would go and go and go and go until like 5 or 6 times before we finished. And so after the first year of this, maybe it was the second year, I started thinking, how can I get her? And that was part of the comedic trade between us. People that saw us in those days know we would do anything to get each other's Diet Coke to come up through their nose. And so I thought, okay, her last name is Noel. She really is the oldest child in her family, so this was my first Trishmas Carol. The first Noel the angels did say was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, born is the king of Israeli people. That was the first one. And then it was so, I'm a Gemini. So don't try this at home unless you're sitting down. But it was such an exciting phenomenon for the Gemini mind that I have to try to make two different things smush together and work. And so I immediately tried more of them. And the first one I tried, it really didn't work, was we 3 kings of Orient are bearing gifts. We traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star, and then it would fall apart. And so I put that one down. But the next one that I tried, and actually, I have to get out my little sheet. I believe the next one is in the Trishmas Carol thing that's on your, let's see. Yes, it's on the last page. Silent Night, to the tune of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, around young Virgin Mother and Child. Oh come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh come ye to Bethlehem. Oh, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young Virgin Mother and Child. Round young Virgin Mother and Child. And then, that's okay, you can applaud. And then I found that you could also do Silent Night to Joy to the World. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round the Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Na 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 in heavenly peace. So I just, like I said, I had so much fun with this. And at the time that I started this stuff, I was working as an artist in residence for the Chicago Council on Fine Arts. And I was on foot going into neighborhoods like 63rd and Cottage Grove to work with preschoolers. So me and my guitar, I would be on the aisle, I would walk into the neighborhood. And so I was practicing. In those days, it's not nearly as safe as it was back in those days. Because in those days, people generally didn't want to fool around with anybody that might be crazier than they are. And so I wore this really long coat and this hat that had, like somebody made for me, that came up to a point and had a little doohickey that hung down like this. And if I was on the L tracks and anyone came around while I was waiting that was scary, I would work on these Trishmas Carols, and I sometimes, if they really looked scary to me, I would pick my nose and smear it on the thing, and there was a whole gang of guys one time, they were up on the L platform and I just started doing that, and they literally, if this was me, they literally did this. So what started out as an act of musical revenge also became a survival technique. So let's see, what are other ones I did? Oh, so one that came naturally as a result of that was Noel, 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 Noel. 45 minutes and still there's Noel. And then people started bringing them to me. And one of the ones that they brought, they said, oh, Tricia, did you know that you can sing Amazing Grace to Gilligan's Island? Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Blind, but now I see. Blind, but now I see. And it actually works the other way, too. You can sing the words to Amazing Grace to the tune of Gilligan's Island. But somebody said, you know, Tricia, you can sing Jingle Bells to House of the Rising Sun. And what was interesting is I used to, in my early years of going to singing at churches, I used to do the Lord's Prayer to House of the Rising Sun. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to do it. And so I was thinking, it got me thinking about what else could I do? And it also gave me permission to step outside of Christmas carols, because before then, I mean, I know I might not sound like it, but I really do have pretty clear boundaries. And it was like a Christmas song for a Christmas song, just those. But when they introduced the possibility of Jingle Bells to House of the Rising Sun, this is what I came up with. Oh wait, I can't do it in that key. Sorry, it's the vocal cord thing. I believe I can do it there. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. I can't do any more, it gets sad. And then Carlos Stripes. Carlos, if you're getting this, Carlos is in Lithuania now. Carlos brought me this one. Just have to figure out where the pitch is. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you saw it, you would surely say it glows. All of the other reindeer would laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Oh, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Oh, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. And back in those days, people used to like ask asked me about, wasn't I afraid that, a bolt of lightning was gonna come out of the sky and take me out? And it's actually, I have a very, very dear and wonderful relationship with God, so I don't worry about that too much. I know God's sense of humor because God has a sense of humor because I'm often the butt of his jokes. So, but this is the one, this is really the only one that I ever felt really was, my toes were right on the edge. Let's see. I have to find the page. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, for a bed, for a bed, for a bed. Little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head, his sweet head, his sweet head, his head. The stars above him looked down where he lay, where he lay, where he lay, where he lay. Little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay, hey, sleep on the hay, hey, sleep on the hay. That's there was another one that people brought to me, and I thought, I don't know about this one. But then I thought, if you had kids in your life and you had trouble getting them to behave during December, this was probably a good Trishmas Carol for them. Let me see if I can still do it. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, he's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. He sees you when you're sleeping. When I'm sleeping. I don't like these. Okay, let me look and see. Oh, that would be a good one for Gollum to sing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do the Christmas song together in a minute, but let's see. On the page that has favorite things and first Noel, I would love to do that one with all of you. It's one of my personal favorites. And with the vocal cord thing that happened to me was as a result of undiagnosed acid reflux. So I can't have chocolate anymore. I can't have coffee anymore. I can't have lots of things anymore. And so the only way I get close to chocolate is with this parody that I wrote.
I'm sorry.
You might have a little shadow in the days to come, Alpha. Okay. Snickers and Chunkies and Hershey's and Reese's, Milk Light or semi-sweet chunks, chips or pieces, boxes of Fannie Mae tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Dark buttercreams, crisp Nestle's crunches, just a few raisinets tucked in my lunches. Extra dark chocolate makes my heart sing. These are a few of my favorite things. few of my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Yeah.
So let's see, I think that might almost be the end of the Trishmas Carols, except I want to bring Kate and Diana back up to join me, because we're going to do two that, I actually, one of these years, I was originally hoping to do a choral piece this year. I wrote a new libretto for Quincy Jones's treatment of the Hallelujah Chorus, and but I of the three choirs that I know, two of them were off and one of them was already booked, so that can't happen this year. But someday, what I want to do, I might have a little trouble with pulling this one off today, so forgive me. But I have this vision of doing that na 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 Carol of the Bells, but using the words to Santa is coming to town. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pop, tell me. Better watch out, better not cry, better not pop, tell me. Santa's coming, Santa's coming, Santa's coming to town. Santa's coming, Santa's coming, Santa's coming to town. Making a list and checking it twice, going to find out who's naughty and nice. Santa. So can't you see it? Na 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 na. Okay, so chestnuts roasting on an open fire as a Trishmas Carol. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way, he's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every mother child is going to spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering a simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. So it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Let's do it again. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows some turkeys and mistletoe help you make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know Santa's on his way, he's loading lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. Every mother child is going to spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. So I'm offering the simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Though it's said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. This last one, actually.
Just so you know, after doing this for so many years with Tricia, I can't listen to the radio around Christmas time because I keep going, that's not right.
One Christmas, doing a caroling with Jackie and Rich, they called the song Silent Night, and I started going, Silent Night. Okay, so this last one, it really is one of my favorites, and let's make sure I have it. WFMT used to have an all-night New Year's Eve folk musician gathering. Yes, it was an amazing thing. And we would get invited there every year, and after our New Year's Eve gig, we would head to WFMT studio. And one of the times we got there, it was Lori, Doug Lofstrom, Lori Noel, Doug Lofstrom, and myself. And as they were guiding us to the green room, Rich Warren said, please do something up, you gotta do something up, you gotta do something up, we're dying out there. So we were back in the green room, and we all decided this is what we would do. And while we were, they lined us up for the sound, and I could see Ray Norstrand, who was the DJ for classical stuff. I could see him in the booth, with a big window in the booth with his headphones on, and he turned and looked at me and he waved and he smiled. And then when we started singing this song, he stood up and the headphones flew off his head, and then he fell backwards, and we didn't see him again. So we were never invited back to WFMT.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa-la-la, fa-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa-la-la, fa-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la. Don we all now our gay apparel, fa-la-la, 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 fa-la-la. Oh, the ancient Yuletide carol, fa-la-la, 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 fa-la-la.
Deck the hall
Fa-la-la, fa-la-la,
with boughs of holly.
fa-la-la, fa-la-la, and see a blazing Yule before us, and strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa-la-la, 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 la 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 la.
And we're gonna ask Rich to come back up on the stage and help us with the last couple. We're gonna do 3 more songs, I think. Okay? Rich, you're gonna play on 2 of them, one of them's a cappella. Unless people want an encore, then we'll do different as well. Okay. I just want to thank all of you for coming out to support this crazy event. I want to thank Off Square for allowing us to be part of your concert season this year. Thank you so much. Off Square Music does so much for the music community here. Lopez, thank you for jumping in on sound. Rich for playing and doing sound. Jeremy for videography. Thank you. And for playing your handpan. So if you're interested in other concerts, I probably will aim to do 1 Answers Love concert a month starting in April, probably April to November. So if you're interested in that, just give me your email address. And there are CDs for sale. And there's
They make
something
wonderful stocking stuffers.
They make great gifts.
They do. How many people here still have a CD player? I'm just curious. Yeah, and that, yeah. Not many, no, I know. Okay, so this is a kind of a parody. The chorus is straight ahead, it's not in there, it's the we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, that's your part. The other parts of it I have rewritten. Inspired by Rich and Jackie's Home Alleluia song.
Okay.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and a year filled with bliss. We hope your next lifetime is better than this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get there. We won't go until we get there. We won't go until we get there. So we sat by. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your mom, from Mohammed and Buddha and Krishna and Ram. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Happy birthday to you. And a Happy New Year.
Alpha, do you want to start us off? So, the next one is Good Rest Ye Gentle People, which I believe is in, I hope I put it in your Christmas book. Middle Eastern. I wrote, is it in there?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. I wrote new lyric to this song because I couldn't help myself. That's the truth. And I've set it with Alpha's help to a Middle Eastern rhythm because that's what it should be. So, simple. Okay.
gentle people, let nothing you dismay. Remember peace and goodness flow surely through this day. Remember we are made from love, and love will light the way. We are tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. We are tidings of comfort and joy.
That I can sing with my vocal cords in this condition. And one more piece, if you don't mind, one more piece of energy medicine theory. What I've come to understand about how the head brain works is that it listens to what we say. So if I get up in the morning and I say, man, this day is just gonna suck, people are so mean, then the brain hears, my head brain hears it and says, as you wish, Tricia. And for the rest of that day, I will only see things that prove that I am right, that affirm what I have said to be true will be true. There could be the kindest, most beautiful thing happening right next to me, and my eyes will not allow me to see it. The brain will veil me from seeing or hearing those things. And so I wrote this song as a medicine song for myself to help me remember what I want to see and what I want to hear in the world today.
Hope is all around me, I see it, 'cause I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for.